Shalom, all praise to the Most High, Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Basham Rukagadash, and double honors to the Apostle of JMS, and to the bishops, the elders, and all the sincere brethren that labor in the truth like us the world, and to all the sincere brethren and sisters that listen to the truth. And I pray this lesson be another edifying lesson to the flocks, and wherever the Most High want to this message, let it be heard. And before I begin the lesson, I'll introduce the true name of the Father, which is Yahweh, and the names mean He exists. And the true name of the Son is Yahushua HaMashiach, which means the Redeemer or the Deliverer. And is only coming to redeem His people, which is the nation of Israel. And in today's age, you identify them as the so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and the so-called Native Americans. We're scattered on all four corners of the world. It looks like they're nations and also practice the custom of their nations. And with that, that will be it for the introduction of the lesson. And today's lesson title is inflation. I can say food and you know what? The title will be I say inflation because yesterday I go to the supermarket. Well, not just one. I just did like the grocery shopping in general, or mini grocery shopping in general. And there was like every weekend I bought like cashew butter because I love cashew butter and to make smoothies with it or just eat it with bread or oatmeal. And I know 3 weeks ago I bought it. I bought like 5 stack of them, and after that, the following week I tried to go to because every week I got couple, and I'm looking for. I'm like, what the was the cashew butter, and I can't find it, and the section they put is always empty. So the next one I always buy is like an almond butter. I always like either I buy almond butter or cashew butter. I just mix it one each, and I can't find it. So I keep going back and forth. The following week I go nothing. The next week I go nothing. So this week I go, which is yesterday, and I'm like, damn, what the heck is that cashew butter? Did they run out of it? And I look from the section. They bought like a small bottle, and it has the exact same price of the previous bottle that I got. I'm like, what the hell? And there's one staff that's walking by, and I asked her, hey, do they still make those the cashew butter? And she didn't give me an answer. She said she doesn't speak English. But I'm like, no way. So when I went to the cashier and I asked her, hey, I was looking for the cashier, but now they only have this small body because the exact same price as the previous one. And she just laughed. She just smiled. She said, hey, yeah, I know. So that was very crazy. So they shrunk the bottle. First of all, the bottle's not even that big. So if the bottle was like size wise was like I'm gonna make if the bottle size was let's just say um I'm not good with math. Let me just break it down in numbers. If it was 100, they cut it down to 70, but they keep exactly the same price. So that was very crazy. And the first thing I'm like, that is horrible. Because I was watching that another day, the previous day, a girl was saying she hasn't eaten ice cream from Dairy Queen in a while, and she bought like she used to say $5 was expensive for her, and she bought like the small ice cream, and it cost her around $7. $7. Well, back then you would actually bought it for like $1 or $2. So that's how crazy it is outside right now. So when the first thing that happened in my hand, I'm like, how are you supposed to save money? So I got 1 in 6. Haggai 1 and 6. So in the Old Testament, let me get that real quick. And he says, and I'm gonna read it in the NLT because it's straightforward. And it says, "You have planted much, but harvest little. You eat, but are not satisfied. You drink, but are still thirsty. You put on clothes, but cannot keep warm. Your wages disappear as though you were putting them in a pockets filled with holes." So it doesn't matter what you do. Basically, you plant much, you harvest little. So whatever you do, you work hard. All your hard work, you harvest a little. You eat, but you're not satisfied. No matter how much you eat, you're not satisfied. But first and foremost, the food have no nutrients. And even if you eat so a small portion, it's not thing that's gonna satisfy you. You drink, but you're still thirsty. You put on clothes, you can't keep warm. your wages disappear as though you were putting on a hold. All that working I've been doing, you've been working 40 to 60 hours a week, no matter how hard you work, and it's still not enough money. You working twice as hard with less money. So that's why all the money you get, it goes straight to a hole because you always spending. And that's what it is. So I was very pissed. It's not just me. As much as I was pissed, I understand what time we are. Why I'm saying that all the people on the internet are complaining. Why is it us that's doing this? They're catching hell. People across the world is complaining, and people in Babylon the Great are complaining day and night. But guess what? That's why we're in this situation, because the wicked is ruling the world, which is Esau Edom. That's what the scriptures say, Proverbs 29 and 2. Let's get that real quick. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Who's the righteous? The Israelites. Starting with the elect, starting with first and foremost Yahushua Mashiach, that's gonna, when Yahushua is ruling the world, and the rest of the elect, the people are gonna rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Who's the wicked? That's Esau Edom. And the entire world is mourning. People, animals, the planet, everything is mourning. Why? Because this wicked ruler, which is Esau Edom, is in rulership. So the people is mourning. That's why everybody's waiting for Yahushua to return, basically. The entire planet, everything, every creation is waiting for Yahushua. We're waiting for the Most High to set Yahushua to rule the world. But at the end of the day, man, even though all those things are horrible, you don't have to worry much, man. Like the scripture says, Isaiah 65 and 13. The time that we're coming right now, man, we're entering the MOTB phase, man. At any given moment, it can happen. So the scripture says, Isaiah 65 and 13, he said, Isaiah 65 and 13, and he says, therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. So basically, the Heavenly Father Yahweh say, my servant shall eat, you shall be hungry. Because the time that's entering, it's going to be horrible. 2/3 of our people going to be struggling of hunger. But guess what? The Most High say, we're going to be eat. If we part of the elect, he's going to take care of us. Even though you see the food prices is high, or in Jacob's trouble, when people are starving, the Most High is going to take care of his own. My servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Basically, we're going to be drinking, and they should be thirsty. My servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. So we, of the hopeful, like, if we are those men and women, we're going to be rejoicing. We're going to be drinking. We're going to be eating. But guess what? Those who are not of the Heavenly Father Yahweh, they're going to catch the hell. They're going to be doing the complete opposite. They're going to be hungry. They're going to be thirsty. And they're going to be ashamed. So that's it for the lesson, man. I pray that was another edifying lesson to the flocks, man. Whoever the Most I went through this message, let it be heard. And with that, I'd like to say, Shalom. So the title is going to be Inflation is Real. And Shalom.